Sunday, 15th of August 2021. My country people them, I don't come again with some good story for share them with una. So una fit say I'm countryman is still there in the Caribbean. Today we will discuss about the Anglophone self-destruction. How these people, they don't plan this thing over 10 years ago, for decades, and how they make all these plans for our face. We be see them as they become even before it happened. As we join my country people them, we march fire for the Sheram. We go play our Kumkum anthem, and we go play the Cameroon national anthem small time, and then we go march fire for this live broadcast, my country people. Make sure say you copy the link, you share them for Facebook, for Twitter, especially for all the groups and where Anglophones today inside, whether on our Facebook groups, on our YouTube, on our on our WhatsApp groups, share them inside. I hope say belt is a day here live if they watch. G-Man continues. Copy the link for this live broadcast. Send them for that our group where we're there for inside. Kame Pekin. Yes, we get also Joel and Clovis. When I make sure say when I match fire, when I share them too for the groups and where we're there inside all week. I want for share them too with my country people them for all the many groups and where countryman get them. Yes, we also get Soweto, they don't already join we when I match fire for the share and my country people them. So before I want to go into the live broadcast properly, I want to take these first few minutes then for tell you about the poster where countryman if we put them out there, time where I announced this live broadcast today, my country them. I want to show you the poster, it there right here on my phone, on this device, that poster where we not see for this so my country people them, where it talks say today na number 15th of August 2021, and time now for Cameroon a few minutes past 7, and we go there live and I talk for day. When I first see the picture where they for day na need John Frundi that, so some people they will be confused. They say no, but countryman this and that. So before I want match fire for this live broadcast, I want to make a special thing, make it be clear to all my country people them about Ni John Frundi and my position where I stand as far as Ni John Frundi it be concerned, my country people them. So make I turn up again with tourists more. I want to also take this opportunity for apologize for when I say who's where I did it be very windy. I still there for the Caribbean and it be very windy, so when I pardon me if the sound quality it not be not the best. Thank you planes, we'll get Emmanuel Mesue, it day here, we'll get Nkambe Pekin too, it day for here, it the match fire, they watch them. So I still wait for our contributor them for copy the link, for share them for the groups and where we there for day. I still wait. I don't know where they take you so long. G-Man continues. You don't know how to copy link, share them for WhatsApp. If you don't know, talk say you don't know so that I show you so that you could do them next time. No mean shame for no know something. If you don't know something, talk say you don't know because I don't wait. I don't do live now for 3.5 minutes. I still wait for some person for copy the link, send them inside the WhatsApp groups where we there for day. When I match fire for the share my contributor, I still wait for you for copy the link, send them. Because some people the day way, they still wait for contributor for send them link. When I know say what contributor them, it not be easy even for help what contribute them. Sometimes if you want for help them, but it they like say you get for beg them now beg them for help them. So what contribute their way, even just can't follow countryman, they talk say make them me a copy the link send for them. While we me are there live, I get for stop the live broadcast, copy the link send for you. Me, I want to educate you for free. I want to give you free information, but you, your own job now just for go for the link. For go for Facebook, for go follow countryman, but no, you want me countryman while when me are there live, may I stop the live broadcast, copy the link, send up for you. Wait to be your own job. How you contribute for make sure say make you share the message, make it go far and wide. Now my problem that we will now sometimes them. So some people that they were instead for them if I can't support countryman, they instead ask me say maybe I do more than what we already do. Where you supposed to can't help me and help him. You supposed to tell countryman, say no countryman, no worry about sharing. That one is my responsibility, that one is my job. I go do the sharing. Now so you're supposed to can at least assist one way or the other, but instead, most of our country people them, they instead can add them when they see say you do something where you fine, where it correct them, instead for them can support you, they go can add the workload so that make your work stay die. Now the mentality that of most of our country people them. So yes, I still wait. I might check my phone again. I dey still wait for see that link. Okay, thank you so much, Joel. You don't finally, Joel, finally. You don't stop for the scratch your last. You copy the link, send them. Thank you. But wait, it take you so long. If it's supposed to be now the first thing where you do them. But I thank you anyways. It don't take you long, but at least you don't do them. So I continue people them as I be the talk. While we me at the share for what's up to, maybe I continue for begin talk. May I talk about Nijon Frundi for a few minutes. I want to take this opportunity for say thank you immensely for Pa Nijon Frundi. I want to thank Nijon Frundi very much, because whether you like him or not, whether you believe him or not, me I believe say Nijon Frundi, it don't save my life. Even when he says something, nobody know you say it saved my life, but it don't save my life, because say for 1992, for that election where they be getting for Cameroon, because of that decision where he be make and say this, so he no want for carry guns them, that decision it saved my life. Because for that 1992, if he be decide say he want for fight, as way many Anglophones them, they be convince he say make it fight. Many Anglophones they be convinced Nijon say he be win the election. They be convinced, they be agitated, they be just wait now wait, they be beg him now beg him, say make it give the go ahead, make they carry guns. And at that time for 1992, you know, 1994, make una also understand say this, so Nijon he be get the support of Francophones. Nijon be win the election, President Paul Biya be win the election, even for the official result where we come out, if we win the election by only a few 100,000 votes, if I'm not mistaken. Nijon become very close. So a lot of people them, even a lot of Francophones, a lot, about 90-something% of Bambileke people them for West Region, they be voting now for Nijon Frundi. That is the truth. Nijon it be get the support of the Francophones, and obviously the support of the majority of the Anglophones. Nijon it be get the support of the international community, because it been a legitimate politician in Cameroon. Nijon be been a person where they work enter offices them like the presidency for United States, like the United EU, United on a European Union Parliament. Nijon be enter all those kind of high-ranking establishments, them talk to this kind of people them one-on-one. If Nijon it be give the go-ahead, if Nijon be just cough, there will be civil war inside Cameroon. Nijon, one individual, he do a patriotic duty, and he see and say this, so it not be worth it. The reward, it not be worth it for you for plunge your country into civil war because of your own personal political ambition. Nijon decides say no, he not be interested for that. All those people, their blood where they go die, the potential victims them, and then for start war, it be easy. Nijon for start time with one word. But for Enam, na different thing altogether, na different wahala. For Enam, once blood it don't start flow, no be easy thing, no be biscuit for stop him. And Nijon as the patriot, person where he love your country and he love your people them as where he be. Now why that way Nijon Frundi if he decide say enough is enough, better me President Paul Biya stay with way day. Whether I be win or no win, that is not the problem. The problem it be being that the potential victims, the way we say and say this, so people they will lose their lives in order for make he president, and they no be prepared for shed any person need blood. And now why that way me I go forever be indebted to Nijon Frundi. You go calculate your age and then work on backwards. Go find out how old you be for 1992, 1994. Now that time that we get that massive political situation inside Cameroon. Calculate your age, work out how old you be, and then imagine what if it happen for you at that time if they will get civil war inside Cameroon. Who are you for day to day? If at all you for still there alive. Maybe na your mommy they for kill him, and maybe na your mommy it make you who you be today. Imagine if you will lose your mommy for 1992 or 1994, who you for be today. Now which position, what kind of human being you for day to day. So we get to thank Nijon Frundi for that patriotic sacrifice where he be make him. Now why that way I go forever talk today. So Nijon Frundi, by your good leadership, in those early days, he saved my life and possibly saved about 1 million Cameroonians their lives, because he deliberately decided for not to plunge Cameroon into a political catastrophe and a civil war. So with that already said, I don't already clarify my position as I understand. When me, I will grow up as well, and I don't already make the point abundantly clear. Say me and Nijon Frundi will come on at the same tribe. We will be na Graphi people them, but not just Graphi, where we'll be very proud of our heritage. We'll be na Northwesterners them, but not just Northwesterners them. We'll be now people that will come out from the same tribe. If you calculate, if you work out Nijon Frundi tribe, your ancestry go back for your great-great-grandfather and my great-great-grandfather, they've been at the same people them. Even when Nijon Frundi talk a country talk, we Mogamo people them from Momo will understand their country talk 100% because now the same ancestry will come out. So me will not understand that one. Even when I be critical of Nijon Frundi, I be critical out of respect when me I get them for you. That said, I will be critical of Nijon Frundi for this live broadcast today. My country people them, me will not understand what's way me I come out. Okay, my country people them. Now, for go now into this live broadcast, I want for also another person way. Play a very big role in this live broadcast today. Now, Beltus Atesong, because me and you will get conversations them in the background where we talk about certain things them, and I'd always try my best for change the way we see the world. And it's a tough challenge. I know go lie una. The way Beltus is see the world, it requires a lot of, possibly international travel for you to understand how the world works. And that one, I'm gonna just blame na Beltus as a person. Me, I believe say Beltus I see Beltus as a symptom of the vast majority of youth inside Cameroon where they are around the age, especially of the Anglophone extraction. So when I see Beltus, I need to look at ye as an individual, but I look at ye as a symptom of what way it be prevalent inside the Anglophone community, because Beltus not express now the views the way he hold them as an individual, but it express views the way a section of the youth of the Anglophone extraction they hold them. So when Beltus talks some kind of things, I need to just look at as if an individual they talk and they look at now like a million other youth inside the Anglophone community that they talk. So now why that way I decide instead for respond to Beltus as an individual, I decide to make this live broadcast. So I don't tell Beltus one time. I tell you say, you know, the people the way they be manipulate una. Some of the messages the way they be send them out there where they radicalize una send them for bush. You know, say these people they don't plan this thing since decades ago. Since where you be still being now only about maybe 5 or 6 years old, maybe you know they don't even the work herself. You know, say they don't plan all these things them. Beltus say, no, understand. So I talk, say, okay, make it no worry. When me I get time, I will can do a live broadcast and I will explain some kind of things for you. And now why that way I don't decide for bring una this live broadcast today, I contribute them. So before we continue, I want for show now. I always come and I talk my things them, and they bring plus evidence. I show una the evidence on the screen. Una fit see them for una selves, my contribute them. So now una fit see them. This screenshot, countryman be do this screenshot now since 2020, okay, for this Facebook account where it belong to Sheikh Harvey Womelin. Now that boy where it come out from Banso Nansot Pekin, okay, he be post 48 pictures them under the album we call and say SCNC, okay. Now the pictures and these pictures them, they be. Sorry, my computer now some ant or some mosquito, but they bite me for food. So when I see them now the pictures in this, I go show now the pictures them one after the other, and also the information where ye the Sheikh Harvey Womelin ye yourself it be right time for describe these photos them. Okay, my computer. Now one of the pictures in this where Sheikh Harvey Womelin it be put down for Facebook. Okay, when I wait, make it be clear. When I see the picture now. When I wait, so maybe I take out the stylus from my tablet so that I will point to the picture. I want to talk about one or two things then. Okay, when I bear with me. So when I feel see now my stylus that. When I feel see for that picture, now Nijon Frundi that way there at the center of that picture. To the left, when I see for there, now Sheikh Harvey Womelin that. I hope so when I watch him. When I see him. Una see no? That one so na Sheikh Kavi woman that, and una see the flag we wear am for a t-shirt. I hope so una see am. Una see am? Na Ambazonia flag that. Ambazonia terrorist flag. Na Sheikh Kavi woman this. And na the information this. Where you write them. He post this particular post now for 2011. Una see am? I hope so una see am. I screenshot them from your own Facebook page last year for 2020. He post this post on the 25th of April 2011. Sheikh Kavi woman talks about it. He said this picture now before Ni John it be forget the reason as to why STF it be created. So these people them, this embassy no why blast them. They be actually believe say Ni John front to be create STF for further the division of Cameroon, for bring about Ambazonia. Now what's that way they be believe them? They be think say SDF as a political party it be been a stepping stone to deliver them Ambazonia. Ma show una again. Now this picture will be taken for 2006. Okay? 2006. I hope so you understand. This picture will be taken 10 years before the Anglophone madness with Ambazonia terrorism. 10 years. But when I see them, they be already get flag. When I see the amber flag no, where Sheikh Kavi woman Lindy wear them. When I see another same flag that for this guy we wear and so. They will say they call and say na SCNC flag or whatever. It was all about Ambazonia. The whole point of SCNC it be been about Ambazonia terrorism. Okay, my contributor them. Okay, my show now. I get more pictures them. Una give me 1 second. I get more. So if I go now for my photos them, when I see this one where I bring her now on the screen, I hope say my contributor when I see this picture, my show and for una find me una read them, when I read which way talk. The Post magazine, when I see the dates, when I see the dates, my zoom am in small. When I see the date, the Post magazine, the date now wait August 2006. When I see am. Now August 2006. Now who we picture that? Now who that on the screen? I'll bring the picture back. Now Ebenezer Akwanga that Bunga man. He dey inside military khaki. He talks about it. He's a rebel. The world will hear from us soon. Ebenezer Akwanga. Say firebrand Southern Cameroon's revolutionary. When I see him. August 2006. He said, Ebenezer Akwanga said, the world will hear from us soon. Ebenezer Akwanga. So when I tell when I say these people, they don't plan for destabilize Cameroon decades ago. I come with evidence. I come with proof. It clear? It clear for una see them. Some of una never ever see these pictures them. Some of una never ever know this reality. Now why that way we get to bring up una, we remind una. Now make we go for the next one. Now the next picture this picture it also come out from Sheikh Kavi Womelin, the album. This picture now 2006. 10 years before Ambazonia terrorism. Una read the signs the way they write them today. Una see them today. Now amber flag that. Now amber flag that no me so. See now 2006. Sheikh Kavi Womelin write them for this. The message is clear. No negotiation. Self-determination is an alienable right for all. When I look at they say, La République du Cameroon will soon hear from us. Now 2006, this 10 years before Ambazonia terrorism. It clear? When I see I'm fine. When I see this other signboard for here, the one in white, they say Southern Cameroon has rejected the annexation, colonization, foreign occupation, or whatever nonsense. This side, these people they will demonstrate now for Germany. For 2006, 10 years before Ambazonia terrorism, they be plan them. Some of una did die, some of una carry the cutlass and check out from cry gun go for bush without understanding the truth and the reality. People the day where they don't plan this thing, they know the reality of what way they do them. It clear, make I go for the next one. Make I go for the next one, me una see am. Okay, now the next one this. Una amber sheet no white lies who can't talk na Photoshop. Una see am na end the talk away. They say this one a picture na share Kavi woman Lenny album this. It's a wait. This way it says some comrades and I on the rest in peace of Albert Mukong's cascade. It's a the prisoner without a crime and the founder of now Need John's NGO STF. He posted these pictures then for 2011, just 5 years before Ambazonia Terrorism. At that time for 2011, he recalled Need John Frundi, say in the NGO STF. He called and say NGO. Because for 2006, time when they take these pictures, when I see them, you say there for the Sheikh Kavi Womelin, when I see the Amber terrorist flag, when I see which way the right hand for the Southern Cameroons, Federal Republic of Southern Cameroons, when I see them, it clear, when I read them, Federal Republic of Southern Cameroons, it clear, now the pictures than this. No, when I make them, now their faces than this. Not them that, not them take the picture, not them broadcast them. And now why that way I don't always talk say, Amber no get secret. Everything they plan them in public. Everything for them they happen. Now for Facebook, they plan them, they do all this thing in public. We knew it. We don't see them where they come. Ma show now the next one. When I see this one, I'll be showing now this Operation Sunshine no. This one. Now the guy where they call he say Mancho BBC. When I see his face, na Mancho BBC that he hold na Ambazonia Terrorism flag. This one na before the so-called coffin revolution. Now people then this way they don't plan for destabilize Cameroon decades ago. And then when they come yesterday, they can begin talk say this so and that say Mancho BBC be do peaceful demonstration. Lies as Mark Barretta go talk am. They knew from day one, na Ambazonians, na Ambazonia terrorism. Okay, when I see this picture, for when I want talk say na Photoshop, I know these people them for who side, she know why blast them. I know these people them, na them this, ma show una. Na Sheikh Kavi woman right up. It say this one na SCNC and SCYL members from Kondengi, reunited in Bamenda Central Prison. Welcome home, brothers. Now them that. The day so now inside prison, Bamenda Central Prison, where they be catch them lock them because of their secessionist agenda for Bamenda Central Prison. Now 2006, I bring una these pictures them now from 2006. My country people them 10 years before Ambazonia terrorism. It clear or it no clear? When I see their faces them fine, ma show una the pictures them, ma zoom them in small, make una see them fine. When I see the faces them no, ma take them small when I go recognize them. Now Bamenda Central Prison this. Where they there for there? Ma zoom them in for una. Okay? Now people in this way they don't talk about secessionism for Cameroon. Now Sheikh Kavi woman this. Now Sheikh Kavi woman this for middle. It clear or it no clear? It clear when I see him. He wear na Ambazonia flag so. Ambazonia terrorism flag. So when they catch these people they lock them, when I go the talk say me they move them, na lie. They go rot inside prison. Okay, my country them. Ma show una the next one. Now the next picture this. It clear? Ma show una. Na Sheikh Kavi woman this. Na in this. Where right it carrying the amber flag. When I see them for the amber flag, it talks say FRSC. FRSC stands for the Federal Republic of Southern Cameroons with the Ambazonia flag. So when I see and say SSC or na SCYL or SCNC, if we don't get a separatist agenda from the very first day where they create them, it no be been nothing for do with civil society or nonsense. They don't get the agenda from day one. When I see them, now me I make that t-shirt give them. When I see the pictures, I zoom them in when I see their face. This one, right? This one we there for years so. Nangalim, Felix, if I'm not mistaken. That one there for Kondengi prison right now as I speak. Now you be one of the guys where they talk about coffin revolution. They talk that nonsense. They talk say they so. Oh, they be doing a peaceful demonstration. Lies. They be get agenda since 10 years before the lawyers and teachers strike. They be don't get this agenda. My country people them. It clear or it not clear. Ma show una more. Ma show una wait to wait shake Kavi woman link right time. He says he talk for day. He said these are some Southern or SCNC activists in Bamenda Central Prison detained. We call it the baptism, and we're very happy to be baptized for my country. 7th of May 2006. When I see him, 2006, it's a posting with 3 prisoners in Felix, in black pullover, was my first convert at the prison. Now Sheikh Kabi Womelindis, it talk, they be proud how he convert in Felix for join SCNC and for become militant. Now Sheikh Kabi Womelindi enjoy life for Europe in Felix, it enjoy Kumkum inside Konengi prison. Good baptism. Una see him? Now me I make these pictures them. No. As soon as me I see these pictures them, I screenshot them, save them, because I been know say it could be important. For tell the history to our country people the way they be easily manipulated, they be gullible. Okay? Ma show una again more. Now in that, now Sheikh Kavi woman this time around it didn't for Europe. When I see now your account. Now you post these pictures them on the 21st of February 2011. Now he post them. Now he post them. He talk them. He talks about it. He say he take this picture for 2007 for SCNC. I have never cared even if it means standing alone. Now in that way they demonstrate he won. Okay? He get that SCNC on a so-called Federal Republic of Southern Cameroon with the Ambazonia flag. It clear? Ma show una the next picture. I hope it's clear. Una see I'm fine. Ma show una the next one. Now in this one be very clear. Now in that to the right. Now Sheikh Kavi woman that. Amber terrorist. Now Amber flag that we carry am. Now FRSC this. SCNC. FRSC where they call and say Federal Republic of Southern Cameroon. Okay, it clear? Now in that, wait till right time under that picture. He said that one as Samuel Che Neba and I with our release certificates in front of SNC office, Cow Street, Bamenda, 2006. After the release, it continue with the secessionist activism. Now them that, when I see their face now, time when they wipe this kind of one, they throw them. When I go can't talk say they so countryman don't do this, countryman don't do this, or whatever. Say Cameroon government don't do this. I hope it's clear for now. I hope it's clear. Okay, ma show una the next one. Now in that, now pictures and the way you self share them. Okay, they want to una go talk say na Photoshop. Una see the amber flag or una no see them. Una ask me when they take this picture. Now in that, now Sheikh Kabi woman post them. He said the visit of the Commonwealth delegation to so-called Ambazonia. Now 2011, he post them. It clear or not clear? When I see the Ambazonia, it clear or not clear? When I see them, so make una not think say Ambazonia, now something where it happened yesterday or we start yesterday. They don't plan them since. When I see this one, now picture this way post them 2011. When I see the amber flag, they say Federal Republic of Southern Cameroon. When I see them, waiting right them under. He said, on my honor, I pledge to fight if need be, to defend, sacrifice, save the fatherland of Southern Cameroon under the banner of SCNC for the emergence of a free and sovereign Southern Cameroon. When I hear free and sovereign, he says sacrifice, save the fatherland, defend, fight. When I see the fight, defend, sacrifice. Now 2011, where they post this one, when I see the amber flag. So where some of we will talk now for 2021? We know which way we talk about. Some of we will come late, yes, but we'll do the research and present with our plus evidence, plus the truth. We not then come down for this one. Where I don't really show now this one. Now Sheikh Kabi woman that now you talk him. When I see him, okay, when I see this one, when I see this picture, now the next one that Ma zoom me when I see their faces them. Una see their faces them. Una see them. Una see the amber flag. Una see them no. Una see the amber flag. So make no man no ever can tell una say, oh, they be demonstrate peacefully. Oh, they be do this. It was a peaceful demonstration. Lies. Ma bring that same picture up. I want for show una wait the right time. Sheikh Kabi Womelin talks about in a SCNC Youth Exco meeting this with their chairman of the Northern Zone. When I hear they talk Northern Zone no, now 2011. When I see they talk about LGA, the LGA chairman Pazak Ndi at Comrade Kavi's compound, Bamenda local government area. Now 2011, he post this one. Before the lawyers and teachers strike, before Amber, it start happening for 2016. It clear or not clear my country people them. When I want me to shout to make my intestine come out from outside, I go shout. If it means say I go put more sense for una head. If not the way now wait that way in need. For me for do am, for sense enter una head, I go do am. It clear or not clear. Amber, no mean that something will start for 2016. Amber, if it don't be around we, amongst we, now them this. We be the romance with them. Time where they be catch them, lock them. Now when I be the go talk say no, Cameroon government don't do this, gendarme don't do this. They be don't start this thing. Sins. Okay? Ma give una the next one. Now in that, it clear or not clear. When I first see the amber flag fine, when I see when I see how they put hand for chest, they sing so na amber anthem na for Bamenda for 2011. Ma show una again. They talk about it. SCNC representatives from all over the southern Cameroons on Pandy's grave, Cow Street, Bamenda, Ambazonia. It clear or we not clear? When I see I'm fine, na Sheikh Kabi Womelin a post am. Ma show una, ma see if I will zoom in, when I see their faces, them fine. If when I feel identify them, when I see the whole na amber flag, when I see them, na them that, na 2006. 2011 pictures them at the show una so. Okay, una see am? Una see am no? Now them that. It clear or no clear? This one they send up on do at the Ndonga Manton County, seeing of Justice Njamsi. Justice Njamsi. It clear or no clear? Okay, this Justice Njamsi no be been an amber terrorist, but it be the work now inside Cameroon government no. So they go be a justice, just like Aya Paul. If to say that man no be been an amber, why he allowed na amber of Canberra? Why he allowed na them? That flag they write the paint and by hand. Now them that they hold them. When I see their faces them no, all this one them they regret today. Now Sheikh Kabi Womelin they post these pictures them. Now them that. When I feel identify them, that people in this way they start this wahala for Cameroon. They be the worker amongst we. Who call them our boys. It don't backfire on Anglophones. Now with the talk to me probably I can't save we. It clear or it no clear. I get more evidence. Ma go back, ma scroll. When I go see them, when I see this one now, na Sheikh Kabi Womelin this. Now he back this, if I'm not mistaken. It talks about it under that post. It talks about it. He say, now members of the strategic committee, they be meet with Dr. Nfor. With he as the chair of the committee for Amber. It clear or no clear? He post these pictures them now on the 25th of April 2011 for Amber. When I see him, it clear or no clear? This one now the day for diaspora. They talk, they plan about Amber. It clear? Might go for the next one. When I see this one, it said the Southern Cameroonian youth cry at the UK embassy for Brussels, Belgium. Now 2011 or between 2006 and 2011. Now then that, ma show na the signs with the right time. They talk about the annexation is a crime against humanity, whatever. Ma show na amber flag that no be so. Now them that no be so. They say free Southern Cameroons. No be na them that. Now Sheikh Kabi Womelin post these pictures them. When I see na the map that of the Anglophone and Northwest and Southwest region that. Now the flag that is say we have the the right to self-determination. When I see it clear or no clear. Now for Brussels that they talk about the devilish CPDM. It will say we are SCNC, not the devilish CPDM. Now the signs that way, they don't post them. They don't plan this thing since my country people them. Now the pictures in that. When I want, I go share the pictures then with una. May una see them, una take eye, una chop Christmas. How the Anglophone Cameroonians them, they be plan for destabilize Cameroon more than how many years ago, decades and decades ago, my country people them. So I don't show una all that evidence now. That one are facts where I know if dispute, where no man enough it dispute them. Now make I can't tell una, make I can't give una my own opinions and analysis about all of this. I thank all the people the way they don't assemble, they don't share them. This live broadcast don't go on now for 35 minutes. Now, as I don't already talk, I don't thank Nijon Frundi for saving my life and saving the lives of our country people them by not deciding to go to war for 1992-1994 during the presidential election and the political instability where we get for Cameroon around that time. I hope say I don't already make that point it be abundantly clear. So I believe say Nijon Frundi na patriot of Cameroon, but also Nijon Frundi na politician. Nijon Frundi na politician. So now Amba, it no get secret, and Amba, it no get friend. Amba be done they plan this insurrection for Cameroon since decades ago. I don't give una the examples them. I don't show una the pictures them since 2006. Okay? They be disguise their motives with the lawyers and teachers strike. Now why that way me I no go ever forgive people them like Agbo Congo. The people the way they be start all this madness. I no go ever forgive them. Okay? People they talk say no countryman. Some of them they no be know say the Ambazonia Terrorism it go turn the way it turn. It be been a lawyers and teachers strike. Wrong. They knew. They be know. Person like Agbo Congo ESSF, he be done the lobby for being minister inside Cameroon for a long time. He failed for that endeavor. Now why that way? He joined this nonsense. Okay? They knew. A few people they be dead. Some of the lawyers and teachers they never know. Say it go turn the way we turn. They never know. Say it be about secessionism. Yes, but the leaders, the people the way they be there at the helm. Okay, these people them like I don't show una their pictures them no. Like Mancho BBC, they knew from the beginning. They be been a militants of SCNC, SCYL. They be know say the agenda for SCNC, SCYL. Why would they even start the whole organization in the first place? Now for secessionism. And now why that way for 2016 the Cameroon government banned that movement, that organization. Una understand? So now before I continue, make I go back to Beltus Atesong. Because Beltus, as I don't already explain up una, it challenged me intellectually, which is fantastic. I like a good challenge. Beltus talk say no, but countryman, you know when this thing be just start, it be been a teacher strike, it be been a lawyers and teacher strike, when it be just start. Now so Beltus talk for me. I asked Beltus say, now because of this conversation when me I be get out Beltus where I decided to do this live broadcast today, I ask he say, which lawyers and teachers strike? You know, say the lawyers and teachers that they be know exactly which way they want to unleash them inside Cameroon. They be plan them well. They say no countryman, but if dialogue, if President Paul Biya, if they be do this, if President Paul Biya become dialogue, this is and that. I say it will cost a quote about say the Boya students for University of Boya, they be go march. It be just been a peaceful protest. They be go march, this is and that, and then gendarmes they do this, gendarmes they can't keep people them, this is and that. I tell them to say, so what? That was my answer. So what? But I don't blame Beltus to a greater extent because say it be misinformed. So now my opportunity for help you become more informed. And now why do I do this live broadcast? When I don't show now the pictures them, the evidence. Say they don't plan this thing for destabilize Cameroon for a very long time. So now make an answer Beltus the question as he talks say, if President Paul Biya it be just go dialogue, this thing for be resolved. Wrong. 1,000,000% wrong. And as I explained for Beltus, yes, the Cameroon government be actually dialogue. Una sabi the name of the former prime minister for Cameroon where the movie before they put Prime Minister John Gute. Una know his name when I type on the comment section. Yes, na Northwest man, na my countryman. Okay? Una know his name when I type on the comment section. The former prime minister for Cameroon where it come out before they can put this chief Dr. Dion Gute. Where to be his name? His name na Philemon Yang. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, whether na Oku man, I know say na Northwest man. Prime Minister, head of government, His Excellency Philemon Yang, he come out from Yaoundé on special instructions from President Paul Biya, head of state. Special instructions. They tell you, say, make it go for Bamenda, make it go down. No, they don't send invitation to the consortium or to the lawyers and teachers the way they will strike, to the Agbobalas, them, Fontaine and the rest. No, they don't send invitation for them. Say me they can't Yaoundé. No. Prime Minister come out for your office, he abandon everything where they do am. He take a delegation, other ministers, the Minister of Secondary Education, Minister of Primary Basic Education, Minister of all kind of education for Cameroon, vocational training, Minister of Transport, Minister of this, Minister of Territorial Administration. He take all these people them. He go inside Bamenda for go meet up with the Anglophones the way they will strike. With the Fontaine them and the Agbobala them for go discuss their grievances them for try to resolve this issue where they will strike about. Okay, make una understand. May no man no ever fool una. Say this so Cameroon government no be dialogue. Cameroon government it be go down right inside Bamenda. Philemon Yang himself personally present. He go discuss with the so-called leaders of the so-called consortium or whatever. Now some kind of now what is this way me I blame Cameroon government for? Now my biggest problem with Cameroon government is communication. Now their biggest weakness that communication. Because the Cameroon government be too used to doing everything in the back door, they be too used to doing everything in hiding. They don't like for put out things them in public, put out public statements them for clarify and notify and inform the general public of the steps the way that they take and for resolve the crisis. Now what are the reasons that way the population, the vast majority, they be ill-informed about what way it go on? The Cameroon government, the Prime Minister himself plus ministers, super ministers, they become inside Bamenda for can dialogue with Agbobala them, and Fontaine and all these people them for try to resolve their grievances because they be talk said they strike now about the Anglophone, Anglo-Saxon educational system, Anglo-Saxon culture. They be talk about lawyers and teachers' rights, about the common law society, this and that. And which is their right because they practice law, they be lawyers and teachers them. They be get right for strike, for try to improve their country, for cause positive change inside their own country, which is fantastic. That's what they were supposed to do. But the truth and the reality in Asweti, they be use that lawyers and teachers strike because they already know, say people they already get pent up anger because of their own personal frustrations, financial crisis, economic situations. They already get that pent up anger. They mobilize people them for go strike for make people that think that they strike now about fixing Cameroon. Meanwhile, the agenda where they don't get them from the very first. I mean, since 2006, as I don't show you now, the agenda where they be already get them now for cause destabilization for Cameroon, now for bring civil war and all kind of things inside Cameroon, now for separate Cameroon. Now the agenda that way they be don't already get them since. So nothing, no day, literally nothing. No the way Cameroon government for fit do for satisfy Agbobala them, Fontaine and all the other shit no why blast the way they said we go strike under lawyers and teachers banner. They knew what they were doing. The people the way they be there at the head, the leaders of that nonsense, they knew. Say it was about separating Cameroon right from the very beginning. Me when I no ever talk about lawyers and teachers strike, they knew. So thank you. Oka Nasri Clovis talk say thanks for this live broadcast. Thank you too, Clovis. I hope so when they understand them now. People them like Beltus, Clovis, Joel, Kawaya, Nambere, and the rest where they be carry collars go for bush. They don't get a clue. They don't understand some of the intricate details them. These people they position themselves for make their money, forget their positions them. Because even if now question this way I be ask Beltus and Clovis say even when they talk about say even if they can't give the federation, why they don't even give the federation for try to make a made situation a calm down. I ask Beltus and Clovis say even if they can't give the federation tomorrow, where do you Clovis go benefit? Where do you Beltus you stand for benefit? Beltus Clovis when I been in our 20s. As I talk right now, so Clovis, I hope so you know mine. Clovis now a hard-working, studious, ambitious young man. Okay, it's to be in the mid-20s. Clovis now a 24-year-old young man. He don't get O levels. One of the reasons why Clovis don't get O levels now because of it, he don't spend the past 5 years of his life inside Amber bush. Amber don't take away 5 years of his life. Now 2020, when me, I personally be involved in making Clovis a new birth certificate, register ye for school, Clovis day now for school, they work hard for get the O levels. And I tell you, say, even if they can't get the federation tomorrow, wait till you go be, wait till be your part where you go play inside the federal country. You not get education. The only qualification where you get them now birth certificate. You go use birth certificate for get which position for whose side? For do it. Now the question that, even if they can't get a federation, you carry cutlass, go for bush, go die, for fight for that federation or whatever, to achieve what for your own life, where you don't get no qualification. So what way you first of all get to think about nationality, go for school, go get the qualification, come back, even Cameroon be united, one and invisible, whether in a federation, or even if we not be get the so-called independence, you with the qualification, you will get something to do. You will get something for contribute. But right now, without a qualification, you not get nothing. You not get a say. That is it. So as I be talk, all these so-called lawyers and teachers, they be know the ones the way they be there at the head. Obviously, they should know why last way they just follow them and follow them. They don't even know the mafia where they play. But all these people the way they don't know about SCNC, they be there inside SCNC, they be attend the funerals together, they be there inside junkie houses them with them, they be go prison, come on with them, they be go their meetings them together with them. They be know. Say the agenda now for separate Cameroon. They knew from the very first day where they start strike, lawyers and teachers strike, from the very first day where they talk about coffin revolution, they knew exactly what they be do. Thank you, plenty my contribute them. So as I be talk, the Anglophone elites, they be know from Joseph Wiriba to Joseph Bandam to Nijon Frunti, they be know. Say they so this thing where they talk now about secessionism, they knew. Una know how many times the person where he even come up with the name Ambazonia, I hope so una I don't really talk about this one, una know. Your name na Fon Goji Dinka, Fon, because they be na His Royal Highness, chief of some village inside Widikum for Momo Division, Northwest region of Cameroon. Yes, that part give that name Ambazonia. Now since 1984, when I write down for comment section, my country people, when I write down for comment section, say the name Ambazonia started since 1984. Now 30, how many years that? 1984. By the time when Nijon Frundi, a one start political party, Nijon Frundi start the first political party inside Cameroon, STF, Social Democratic Front. Now in the early 90s, if I'm not mistaken, now 1989, 1990, where it started that political party, then they inaugurated that political party, so now inside Southwest. Una know say they arrest Nijon Frundi, they torment it, they do this. Una know say they kill people the way they go march to for start SDF. Yes, it happened. Just like it happened everywhere else in the world. It not be isolated to Cameroon. And at the thing this, I get conversation inside our WhatsApp group with Eugene, Clovis, Joel, Beltus inside our small WhatsApp group before I come live. And they talk about these kind of things. Before I come live, all of them, they challenge me and whatnot, they disagree with me, which is fantastic. You get every right to your own opinion. Okay? They talk about how it be difficult for cause change inside Cameroon. I not deny. They talk about how gendarmes and police brutality now a big problem inside Cameroon. I not deny. So now I tell them, say, listen, just imagine if the energy and the effort where the Anglophones, they don't put them for destroy the Anglophone zone. Imagine if we put all that effort, we focus them under one goal for fix Cameroon. Imagine for fix the things the way you think say they be wrong with Cameroon, for example, gendarme and police brutality. If all we will come together and say now our goal, that our mission, that with the financial resources, with the time and the energy, where we don't waste them for this past 3, 4, 5 years with Ambazonia shit, no White terrorism. Imagine if we focus all that energy. When I think say, in fact, they don't disband all gendarmes for Cameroon. Yes, we for achieve them. We for achieve them. Now what did I tell them? Yes, you the talk say it not be easy for cause change for Cameroon, but it not be impossible. When I think say it be easy for cause change for South Africa, Nelson Mandela he do activism for 30-something years before the cause change. No be so. He go prison for 27 of that 30-something years. No be so. When I think say it be easy, South Sudan, therefore, as they always talk, nobody take them 22 years of war. That one are one of the war. That one are the second Sudanese civil war, where it take 22 years. The first Sudanese civil war, it will take, I think, 7 years. When I go research them, it easy. Which country there where it don't ever be easy for cost change inside? Oh, una be things una carry chaka from Kradai gun, go kill 3 or 4 gendarmes them. President Pobia run, can't give una independence, una stupid go pass. It easy. Matter, I don't give you an example of South Sudan. No be so. I give you an example of South Africa. No be so. I give you another example. Nigeria, from una corner. It easy. Nigeria day for day. No be una be about Biafra war. They get independence in 1960. By 1966, they get 2 coups d'etat. 1967 Biafra war. 1970 Biafra surrender. 1978 coup d'etat. 1980 coup d'etat. 1993 coup d'etat. Coup d'etat. Coup d'etat. Now Nigeria that. It easy. Una say una want me something easy. Anglophones they believe say they be entitled. I don't know me which who's where this sense of entitlement come out. When una just feel say una be special. Una be special how? Who make you special? What make you special? You just believe you say you be special. Probably are supposed to treat you a different way than the way they treat Mbororo people them. Than the way they treat people the way they come from Eastern region for Cameroon. What make you special? And then today Eugene tell me say this so no countryman but we'll get special place for Cameroon because say this so our ancestors they be vote out of brotherly love for can't join Cameroon. Lies. It was not out of brotherly love. Make I tell you the truth and the reality, the history. Now say what John Go Funcha it be fly from Cameroon to London. It do all kind of things, move all kind of diplomatic moves them. Forget the third option. The third option what total and complete sovereign independence for the former Southern Cameroons. The United Nations, the United Kingdom, France, and every other player, they deny, they talk say no. They talk say no. There will be no third option. You could choose for join Cameroon or you could choose for join Nigeria. End of discussion. There was no third option. They talk say if that territory it becomes independent, it could be now a micro state where a people who are too small, too few, with a territory very small, and they not get a source of income for survive, for be an independent state. They think they calculate it so if that territory be independent on its own, it will forever need the international support for even survive. So the international community from the United Nations to the United Kingdom to France, they talk saying a lie. When I go join Nigeria or when I go join France. End of discussion. That is the truth. So no go lie some man, no go lie yourself. They talk say this so they be vote for join Cameroon out of brotherly love. Lies. Now because now politics. And in politics, you make the lesser of, you choose the lesser of 2 evils. When you get now only 2 choices, you take the lesser of 2 evils. For example, United States, that way they will get their presidential election. They will get to choose the Democratic contender when Hillary Clinton or the Republican contender when Donald Trump. 2 very bad options then. Hillary Clinton now one of the most hated politicians in the world. Donald Trump now idiot. What more can I say? But the Americans, they get those 2 choices. What do? They choose which way they believe, saying that the lesser of 2 evils. Now, what will happen? The majority of for example, the the African Americans them and the progressives them for America, they say and say they so no. They say Hillary Clinton, even though you know, na good politician, na educated person way know about governance, they decide. They say because they vex. Because the option where they be one time, now Bernie Sanders, when na progressive, so now they vex, they no one go vote them for Hillary Clinton. So they allow the rednecks and the racists, they go choose Donald Trump. Yes, you decide, when you decide not for vote, it means that you don't abdicate your rights. You don't give different person the right for choose your leader for you. And then when that person choose the leader for you, you don't get no right for complain. You understand? So what will happen? I say, America go choose Donald Trump. Now they can begin to destroy place. Racism go up, all kind of things for African Americans go up. African Americans, they learn sense. They thought say next time, even if the candidate is bad, I go choose now the one will be lesser of 2 evils. Because you no go ever get one will be perfect. No person no get something will be perfect. Okay? We will get to go for Nigeria or we come for Cameroon. Our ancestors, they made the right choice, the best decisions. They come now for Cameroon because I prefer for be Cameroonian than Nigerian. You understand? But no go lie yourself, talk say this so they can't join Cameroon because of brotherly love. Now lie. Now because they will choose the lesser of two evils. They don't get a third option. Nigeria was the worst option. So they can't join Cameroon. And by 1972, after the Biafran War, the European Union, the African Union, Britain, France, United Nations, they advised Cameroon, they advised John Go Foncha, they advised even the Cameroonian Anglophone elites, they advised President Amadou Ahidjo, say, when I dissolve that nonsense, say federation. Because federation, it will lead to secessionism inside Cameroon. And we don't want another civil war like the one that just happened inside, we don't want another civil war for Cameroon like the one that just happened inside Nigeria. So now the truth that, now the reality that, now what did that way happen that? Make una know she don't for they begin to talk the talks about how we this is and that. Now the truth that una know una own history, una know what's how una come out, una know how these things they happen, why they happen. Okay? So now, before I want to go, some point there where I be want to bring up for una mercy if I feel remember that point. Yes, Neta Kame talks our people are looking for perfection, a perfection that they don't even expect from their white British God. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, may I talk briefly about this issue about perfection? Like I don't always tell una. Imagine you, African man, where you move money for your pocket, you go marry your woman, you pay bride price for your head. No be so. That woman be perfect. That woman be perfect. No. But you make a choice. You choose the lesser of two evils. That is it. Okay, for example, when a man picking away when I don't pass a certain age, when I don't marry, I bet say you don't sleep other woman them. You don't date other girl them before you marry the one where you date with them. Obviously, some people they don't fall in love with one woman, they marry that woman, they stay with that woman for the rest of their life, they never ever experience another woman. I understand that one. This particular situation, it don't apply to you. Maybe we talk about the people the way they don't date multiple women them before they marry the one where they date with them now. The truth na sebeti, you go meet one woman where maybe it sweet you for bed, but they no fine for face. You meet up another one where fine for face, but they don't get good character. You meet up someone where fine for face, it's sweet for bed, it get good character, but they don't go school, it don't get education. You go do it with that one. You go marry, can't keep on for your house. I become housewife for the clean house. That's not what you need, especially when you get ambition like me. You want to become parliamentarian or whatever. You want to do something like me where I travel the world, I meet up people the way they did in high places. Them, you don't fit marry illiterate woman. End of discussion. I don't care how you sweet for bed. I don't care how your face fine. I don't care how good your character be. I don't care how you sabi wash clothes. If you don't go school, I know they marry you. End of discussion. Okay, so when it comes for you for marry woman where you go move money, pay and marry her for live with that woman for the rest of your life, you know fit ever get everything where you want them. You know fit. You go meet us someone where go school. It get all kind book. Maybe self na big person, it make plenty money pass yourself. But maybe no sweet for bed. Or maybe face no fine. Or maybe get bad fashion. Or maybe because they go book, it sabi pass you. Maybe na over sabi where they do something the way you know like him. You understand? So you get to balance your approach. You get to look at the one way it suits you the most. Because if you look for perfection, it no will ever happen. When I get to even be, when I look at people that like Buhari for Nigeria, and I look at President Paul Biya for Cameroon, I choose President Paul Biya. I tell una something. I like me na rapper. President Paul Biya, when I get lucky, say when I get president, where they listen. It listen to a certain extent. Like I don't already explain for now. President Paul Biya be send your Prime Minister, Philemon Yang, say go for Bamenda, go talk to your people them. Go talk to them. Go face to face. Give them concessions. Give them whatever they want. Time where Philemon Yang go, see, meet all those people, talk to them. Time where the people they say and say this, so President Paul Biya, the Yaoundé regime, it don't capitulate, it don't give them everything where they want them. You know what way they start request them? Their lawyers and teachers strike, their demands them for lawyers and teachers, it change. Now they start talk say, we don't go we don't go we don't even want the federation self. We don't even want federation, we want win our independence, we don't go we. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Now for the way Philemon Yang, it tell them say, even me as Prime Minister, head of government, now appointed position, I not be elected. I deserve at the pleasure of His Excellency the Head of State. Me I not get authorization for even discuss form of state with you. I don't get the authorization for even discuss form of state. And you as just an ordinary lawyer, you as just an ordinary teacher, you too, you don't get no elected position inside Cameroon. You be elected by who? Who send you? You can't represent who? If you talk say you can't represent the lawyers, them, I understand. You talk say you can't represent the teachers, them, I understand. But you know if you can't talk as if you can't represent the Cameroonian people, them. You know even be parliamentarian. You know be elected for can't serve the Cameroonian people, them. And now why that way elected positions for Cameroon like parliamentarians, senators and whatnot, they get immunity. They don't arrest them. Why? Because they serve at the day at the service of the ordinary Cameroonian. You understand? You don't just go arrest and lock them just like that. No, they get immunity. Okay, my contribute them. But you, as just an ordinary Shino wife like Agbobala, Fontaine and the rest, you can't talk about federation as who? Who send you? Who elect you? At least even Philemon Young Prime Minister will come can't talk on behalf of the government because he be head of government. And person will send me now the duly elected head of state, the president of the republic, commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Now he send he say go talk to those people them. Now the agenda this. Give them these concessions them. They don't want this. Okay, that's fine. Cameroon government will deal with them. And my tell you every single thing where the lawyers and teachers they will strike about, Cameroon government don't settle them. More than 90% of what they will ask them, Cameroon government capitulate. It give them. Now the truth that when I go ask the lawyers and teachers, say what will be the reason for una strike? Go ask them. They go tell una say now they don't. Cameroon government don't do all those things them. Obviously, some of those things it takes time. It takes time, it takes money, it takes budget. So now the reality that Anglophones, they decide to destroy their own region deliberately. They plan them for decades. So many no man no can talk say this, so will not be no. Say nah this and that. Say oh if Cameroon government be just dialogue. Now lie. Ma tell you another thing about that dialogue. The Cameroon government, it be send ministers, it be send parliamentarians them and high members of government to Europe for go talk to the diaspora. They be send them to South Africa, they send them to Belgium, they send them to France, they send them to Germany, they send them to the United Kingdom where me are there for they I know. They be come to the UK, they gather the Cameroonian community inside the UK, inside Germany, inside Paris, for Belgium and everywhere else. They gather the community for talk to these people them. Gather them. When I know what they do, they drive these people the way they be sent them from Cameroon, can't talk to them. They shoot them with tomato and egg. Yes, the Cameroonian Anglophone diaspora, they drive them. They tell them, say they don't get nothing for talk with them. They want their country back. So now, you where you listen to me now, if you be being a President Paul Biya, what it could be now your next move. And then before una one know, they don't already, Ayabacho start the training camps them for Ajaso and Daddy, for the train Amber boys them. Now since 2017 by January, the strikes they happen now within 4 months after that they've done already the train Amber boys them. Wait when I talk. They don't plan this thing from the flag to national anthem, all these things them. It not just happen at 2016. It not happen at 2016. So make una know the truth before una want talk. And me I get right for talk about these kind of things and for talk the way I talk because I know a politician. I never ever vote even for position for PTA chairman or even dog catcher. Say me they go catch some man a dog or fowl. Say me I vote who go catch him. I never ever vote. I don't care about politics inside Cameroon. And they tell me the truth exactly how it day. And another example where me I give Beltus, Clovis and Eugene and Joel today as I will talk to them. Another example where I give them. Now NSAS for Nigeria. We now know about that social media activism where it start for Nigeria for 2020, October 2020, we pass. We did that for August. It never even reached 10 months since NSAS. We now know where the Nigerian youth they don't achieve them with that NSAS demonstration where never reach 1 year. We now know what they don't achieve them. My country people them. Now what I talk say una door. Una know what the Nigerian youth they don't achieve them. Una know say as they talk about NSAS, they don't end them. Una know say they achieve them 100%. But then again, you know something? I will show something for una for WhatsApp. Show I want to bring una this thing because it go help me for elaborate this next point where I want make them for una because now the same difficulties this way me had the experience where me had to talk to person like Beltus with the way it is see the world. your own worldview and how we they experience something. Okay, so briefly, ma show una this one. When I see this picture way down on the screen, now some boy way they kill for that side for West region, and as a result of that, una see.
Grave, Bafang en danger, surtout dans mon quartier. Ouf, la compagnie va prendre feu aujourd'hui ici là. La compagnie est en danger. Le commandant en question a pris fuite après avoir tué ce gars. Environ 29 ans 30 ans, ce jeune garçon. Il était tué.
I hope so when I don't watch that video, when I understand what that woman they talk about. When I understand French past me. It they talk about that one man. Now for West region, where that one man, whether now something happened, the gendarmes they shoot that man dead. Mama, if it be happen for Anglophone zone, Jesus. If Obina, because it be Anglophone, shit no why like they out there for the talk say na crime. They for the talk about how if you talk English. Now because na Anglophone, police brutality. Ma tell una something ma contribute them. I totally understand now. After 3 years, I started this black legism now August 2018. After 3 years of black legism, after 3 years of researching and doing my own little best for educate Anglophones them, I don't totally understand why were Cameroonian elites like a minister of territorial administration, Paul Antanganji, Ebi talk say there is no such thing as Anglophone crisis. Make I explain for now why. Wait where they mean na say wait. They mean say whenever Anglophones they complain about something for Cameroon, that thing where they complain about it not be isolated inside the Anglophone zone. They complain about Cameroonian problem, not Anglophone problem. Now, what does that mean? Their difficulty and their problem, now the choice of words. Their problem, now poor communication strategy. That is it. I don't finally understand them when they talk say there is no Anglophone crisis. I mean, when they talk say there is no Anglophone problem, they mean say when Anglophone man they complain, that complaint, it not be isolated. It not be not just something where it focus in the Anglophone zone. It not be an Anglophone marginalization. It not be an Anglophone problem, but not a Cameroonian problem that they complain about. The problem exists, absolutely. Police brutality it exists for Cameroon, 100%. Gendarme brutality exists, 1,000,000%. I accept and I agree. But that is not Anglophone crisis. That is not an Anglophone problem. That is just a Cameroonian problem. The same way, I don't just come up for showing a video. It happened yesterday, when on number 14 day for August 2021, for West region, now Bamileke people, now Francophones, where gendarmes shoot them, kill them. The youth, they come out to the riot, they come out outside, they block the road, people, they know if you waka. It affect even plus Beltus. Beltus know if you waka, go for your house. Yes, I asked Beltus, say, na Anglophone crisis that? Now, Anglophone crisis, just imagine if we identify the problem, say now a Cameroonian problem, police brutality, gendarme brutality, we do what the youth for Nigeria they do. We say end gendarme brutality, end police brutality. We focus on that one message. We'll galvanize and organize ourselves. We'll make allies and not enemies them. We'll bring in Francophones them as well. Talk today, so we want to fix our country. We don't want to separate. We don't want to destroy. We want to fix. We're there here for fix our country. We want to stop police brutality. We want to stop injustice. We want to stop gendarme brutality. If Anglophone youth, they lead them, they bring in the Bamileke, they bring in people that come from West region and from all over Cameroon as well, we don't achieve them. That is the truth. The Nigerian youth, they don't show an example. Now lie. Nigerian youth, they don't show an example. Make I even show una. The one where I want show una before I come to this video. As I be the talk. Make I show una. Okay? Ma show una. Okay, now in that. Now me I screenshot this one. I send them inside our WhatsApp group for proof a point. Now in that, una if you go read them for yourselves. They write this article now 21st of December 2020. And una if see them for down there, they talk about NSAS. Okay? They say what? They say NSAS campaign isn't merely about Nigeria's corrupt special anti-robbery squad. It is also a broader call for social justice from Nigerian youth in the most populous black nation on earth. They say the protests and their fundraising structure has created a microcosm of a properly functioning nation. They say NSAS, the campaign has drawn worldwide attention to Nigeria. With support from both international corporations and celebrities, it has become the latest protest movement to attract solidarity on a global scale, especially after security forces opened fire on unarmed protesters in Lekki, Lagos on the 20th of October 2020, reportedly killing 12 people and at least 56 people in total. They don't be compromised by Nigerian security forces or in Nigeria since the protest began. Why will me I specifically highlight that part? Now say what? Now bell to the excuse that for in the own mind or the way where you see the world. Now excuse that for carry gun, for justify carrying guns. Okay? According to ye say University of Boya picking the strike, it be been a peaceful protest, and then gendarme they be key, they be even say they be beat some picking them. In fact, they be key. If I told you be key some person are like 2 or 3. I don't just show now. Nigeria on happen at 2020. It never reached 1 year. Okay, we'll get videos. We'll get all evidence. It's day for day. Contributing the talk out of. I get evidence. They killed 12 for one afternoon for daytime. So Nigerian security forces they open fire on peaceful protesters. Them, the protesters the way they protest. They don't protest. They say they want separate country or no. They protested. They want just for end one particular branch of the Nigerian police where they call them say SARS, anti-robbery squad, the special anti-robbery squad SARS. They just want end SARS. Now all that what they protest about. They be peaceful. Nigerian government say wait in a lie. They killed 12 live. When I talk about President Paul Biya, when na Pope, una no first know. Una get to count una blessings. Say una get president like Paul Biya. Ma tell una. Na Pope. Because if na me, where say they carry gun, you can't divide my country. You be who? You be how many? You be who? Una see what happen for Nigeria no? All Nigerian youth, they go for social media, NSAS, they contribute money when I see, they get international solidarity. The whole world, celebrities, CNN carry them, Sky News carry them. Because of it, the movement, it will make friends and not enemies. But look at the Anglophone community. When they talk about even their nonsense, they started making their enemies instead of making friends. They started making their enemies. I'm not telling you, as I don't talk them yesterday, say they succeed. Not only with the poorly educated, people the way they already be frustrated. Amber is specifically target the most vulnerable in our community, the poorly educated, the financially destitute. Amber target them. Now why that way they target with educational infrastructure? The same people they no go for school. I don't already explain this one because they need those abandoned school buildings them for use them as base camps, and also because the picking when you go for school, it be idle, it no get sense for head, and then it go enter inside Amber. Now simple strategy that. And also Amber, it be need for make una disregard una own leaders them in the Anglophone zone. It be need for delegitimize una leaders them in order for them for take over. Now why that way Amber it be come after people them like Nijon Frundi, a revered person in the Anglophone zone, a statesman, person where bring multi-party democracy inside Cameroon, where it stand for losing life for form SDF. Yes, Nijon Frundi, that one. Amber come after Nijon Frundi, they kidnap him more than once. And one of the ways they try for delegitimize Nijon Frundi, now by spreading lies and fake news about Nijon Frundi. For try for delegitimize. They talk about how Nijon Frundi don't go collect money, now you give the money. They try for delegitimize about say if they in bed with CPDM and all kinds of things, say they work with Paul Biya, all that noise and nonsense. The lies where they talk about Nijon Frundi. For delegitimize, so that when they talk, we not go hear. We not go only hear now from the embassy, no why blast them. They go after people that like Cardinal Toomey. Why? Because they know that people in that way they understand the truth and the reality, and if they talk, the vast majority of people, they go here. Now, why that way? They go after Cardinal Toomey. They try for delegitimacy because they know they don't buy ye. People they like Cardinal Toomey, they work on principle, on the truth. Now clergy, now cardinal, he don't dedicate his life to serving other people, them not serving himself. So now why that? If Amba, if he go after a person like Cardinal Toomey, they go kidnap him. They kidnap the fun of Saul. They go after one of traditional rulers. Because now people in that way, they try for corrupt them. It no work. They try for eliminate them. For try for delegitimize them. For make them listen. Not to the embassy, no why blast them. Now which position? Who don't ever elect? Who don't ever vote Ayabacho Lucas? Sako Ikome Chris Anu. Tapang Eritato. Even now for anything. Even now for classroom sweeper. Who don't ever vote them? But now people in this way, they want for position themselves now as the elites, as the leaders, and for talk on behalf of the Anglophones. Agbobala don't ever be voted as what? For Wusai? For them, they the same. They be voted as what? But now the one can begin talk as the leaders of the Anglophone community. And in order for them to assume that position as today serve an assumption for una Catholics and people the way they be Christians, them today an assumption where the day where Catholic Christians they believe say Virgin Mary it be ascended into heaven, body and soul. Today an assumption there, I hope someone understand. They want to assume that position, for raise themselves to that position, an assumption, if you like, for talk on behalf of the Anglophones. Who give them that voice? Who give them the position? They don't ask your position, they don't ask your permission, they don't go, she don't vote. They just assume themselves as now leaders them. So now so some person become message me, he asked me, say, countryman, now who make you the king of all the black legs? When I know my answer, my response for you say, the person where he makes Sakoe come a president for Ambazonia, now he make me king of all the black legs. Simple. Sakoe come Eric Tato, Tapang, Ayabacho Lucas, and the rest of the shit, no why blast them. They don't even need your permission. For can't you don't they talk on your behalf? They don't even need your permission. They just can't do them, that's all. So what to stop you two for pick your own phone, put them like this so you don't get credit? You don't get a data or you don't get an Android phone. Pick your own food, pick them, put them so beginning to talk, they go to. You go create your own followers and too they go follow you. Yes, you too, you become an Anglophone leader, Anglophone elite. Now so what they do them? You need some money permission for do your own black legism. Now why that way I don't empower all man for be your own leader? I don't empower all black legs them. Some person can't begin message, they talk some kind of stupidity, they talk about how countryman, I know say you enjoy you. Now he leave comment for this page for that live broadcast I done yesterday for Cameroonianness. He leave comment for they say, I see how you enjoy your life for Caribbean. You show them how you enjoy for cruise ship, you there for beach, you chop flop. You also give someone for your black leg them. See the stupidity. Black leg na me own black legs. You want to become black leg, na me go you sign agreement with me. Na me I make you black leg. If you no want for be black leg, come on. See me cross. Na me I make you black leg. Na Amba make you black leg, no be me. So now so to some shit no why they can't talk about how number this. I asked someone. I said, first of all, number never ever entered DDR Center for 1 second for your life. Number come up for Nigeria, land for Yaoundé. DDR Center there for Yaoundé. DDR Center there for Yaoundé. So one day for Yaoundé. And for all when Amba boys, them ex-combatants, when I listen to me now, if some person call you, say me you drop your guns, go Yaoundé. Na thief man. I don't care whether na number or na minister of territorial administration talk na thief. No DDR Center, no there for Yaoundé. It then for Boya and it there for Bamenda. Any person where they tell say go Yaoundé, you know a political game where they play with you. DDR Center, they don't have Bamenda and Boya. Go for day. DDR Center, no there for Yaoundé. Now I ask the person, say, number no road for Nigeria, and no road for go back for bush. If you enter for something, it no correct you, know come on you. If to say the deal when number be get them before you come out for Nigeria, fly enter land for Simaland, if the deal no correct for you, you need to go back, they tie foot. See me cross. What's it? When I walk out talk, when I talk on behalf of the number, the deal where be get them. If it's sour or if you no correct for you, you need to go bush don't empty. Or bush not there for Cameroon anymore. Nigeria not there for them to go back to Nigeria. See me cross some man tie foot for Yaoundé. And my contributor, some black leg there for you when I invite you, say you can't be black leg. I don't tell una. They way Amba come tell you for your house. You go understand the meaning of black legism. Now that time, you go pick your phone, do sun shining. Where me I don't ask you. People the day where they should they write some, they do some really good investigation. They do sunshine in the sun of a countryman. Whenever I see that kind of one, at the first laugh before I ask them, I'd ask them, say, this one way do this sunshine. So what did this guy do for you? He said, no, countryman, na Amber. I said, yes, I believe you said na Amber, but what did he do for you? He must don't do something. Before you want to become black leg in the sunshine, so he must don't do something. Tell me. And then before you pick and before they start tell you, oh, this, it be kidnap my mommy. I said, good. If you no be kidnap your mommy, you for sunshiny. Nonsense. If you no be kidnap your mommy, you for sunshiny. The answer is no. So if Amber no be kidnap you, you know for sunshiny, you know for become black leg. Me I make you black leg. And secondly, I like how Amber kidnap your mommy, because if they no be kidnap your mommy, you know for do the sunshine. So that's sweet. That's good. Now what did I tell you? I said, but continue with the fantastic work. When I want make na Amber can't invite una for black legism, they go can't invite una. Another thing when me had to discuss with Beltus, Clovis, Joel, Eugene, and the rest all the time. Now when they talk about how some gendarmes no one minute thing end, that's true. But why should they want it to end? When I be pick gun say when I go and go kill the gendarme turn and upside down start benefit from the thing. Then when I want me the same gendarme, it can't help when I make it end. Chai, what level of confusion this? You where they think they pinch you now, you supposed to make it end. The person where they benefit from the thing, then you want me now, you can't help you, make you can't move chop for your mob. It doesn't work that way. When I start end SARS like how they start for Nigeria, probably I go listen to una. As long as we do them peacefully, una be organized, una garner international sympathy, international recognition, una see media them from CNN, Al Jazeera, BBC, other celebrities them. People the way they get money, they go sponsor them, they go feed una shoot on for that street them, una protest peacefully for change in our country for the good, it go happen. But una just want for feel special. Say some person who just can do them for una for free. Who tell you say something will can't happen for free? Una not see them for America. The Americans, them African Americans, they sit there on the streets till today. They talk about Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. Even after they don't get the first African American president, they work now for their own. Okay? When you get small gain, you get small, you put them for your pocket, you continue for the work for the rest. And then some person, when I want to talk for Bell, they say, no, but countryman, this country need change. Yes! Some country there will no need change. Some man don't deny them. Even for America, when I know say they ask for change every day, I don't give you an example. Black Lives Matter. Even now because they want change. Nigeria for the end SARS. Even now because they want change. Biafra there for they don't come again the one war. Even now because they want change. Ghana there for they get secessionism. Even now because they want change. Some country there on this planet where no one change. The question I say, how you want to change your country? You want to change them for the good or for the worst? Because Anglophones, they don't deliberately change Cameroon for the worst. When I carry the gun, when I cause worse change, it be worse than what we be complaining about. You be complaining, say gendarme there for road, they collect 500 from you. Amber boy can't change that situation. It goes start up, it pick up guns, block your own road, it asks 5,000. Now change, no be so no. When I want change, that is change. You don't get the change. Are you enjoying the change? You don't get the change. Amber boys the devil in a bush now, they block road to collect 5,000, kidnap una, rape una, and then if you don't pay, they cut your neck. That is change. But is that the change you wanted? No. So now one of the things that before you, now the why that it talks about it, be careful what you wish for, because you might get it. Be very careful which way you wish for, because it might happen. When you wish for something, no matter all wishes that they come true, no matter all wishes that they come true, but sometimes wishes do come true. And ask yourself, say, this thing where me I wish if it comes true, will I enjoy it? Ask yourself before you make a decision. Now, why do I tell when I say, before you make a decision, make it be a conscious, intellectual decision. Make it not be an emotional response. Make a decision where you could not calculate them. Go for before, for back, go left and right. Tell yourself, say, if it happened this way, what will be my next move? If I start them so, how me I go continue them tomorrow? How me I go sustain them? Is this sustainable? For example, the strike, school strike for picking them, say me they no go for school. Where will be the Anglophones, their next move after that school strike? When I stop picking them, they no go school. When I next move be now waiting. That one is stupidity. Where to be the next move? When I tell me where to be the next move? Una go do now waiting. Okay, now the pikin need go school. 4 or 5 years they don't come past. They need to go school. Now what? So what? It not be sustainable. Now it don't backfire on una. Una don't move una pikin now una send for francophone zone for the same people the way una call and say enemies. Chai. And una wame will not call una say Anglophones massa. How can I not? When we every day, every action, every result, it indicate say una dull, una foolish, you take your own hand, go cause wahala where you don't know how to fix them, and then you beg the same person where you want to destroy them, say make it can help you for fix them. Is that not foolishness? Una tell me, is that not dullness? But where if you be just shut down, you calculate them, you think, you plan them. Say I go take this move, and if the government responds so, I go respond so. If the government acts so, I go act so. Before when I want go strike, expect to be arrested, expect to be killed. Yes. When I didn't see how it happen everywhere in the world. For una, when they shoot una kill them, it becomes a surprise. No. Go do the same thing for Germany and see what will happen for una. Go do the same thing for Spain. Remember I tell you about secessionism for Spain, where they call and say the Basque country on Catalonia. What will happen with the leaders of Catalonia? They arrest all the shit no violence and they for prison. Now Cameroon, now Banana Republic. You think say you just go destabilize some money country just like that? What will happen for NSAS for Nigeria? They don't shoot them, peaceful protesters and kill them. You have to expect it. You have to understand the price to pay. And I watch it that way when I talk for that small WhatsApp group with Eugene, Joel, and Belchus. I tell them, say, listen, whatever you talk now the truth. Now truth, now fact, now reality, I understand you. But the question when me I ask you now say, how can you change it? How you could change the situation to the better? And question number 2 now, what price are you willing to pay? Because the no go come free. You think say change could be free? It no go come free. Calculate them, say, okay, now what is this way we want to achieve them? This is the cost. It will take with 3 years or 30 years. And yes, expect and say it will be in a long haul fight. If you want to be president for Cameroon tomorrow, start them today at the age of 20 and plan them in 30 or 50 years time. President Donald Trump, if he become president at the age of 71, wait, means wait. If you already been at 30 years old, it means that if you start planning them today, you get 41 years of hard work ahead of you. Maybe you too could be president for Cameroon. Yes. No thing say you could just come like that. You special pass who? You special pass who? Eh? If you too, you want to be president for Cameroon tomorrow, Beltus, do the right things, get the right qualifications, enter the right office system, talk in the right way, say the right words, and do what it takes, you too will become president. Yes. You too, you become. Do what it takes. No, something there where you fit do one for this way where some other person never do one. Just learn from their example. Ask yourself, say, what did this person do for achieve which way he achieve them? How did may we start with President Paul Biya, for instance. How did President Paul Biya become the president of Cameroon? How he achieve them? How he manage them? He probably be president before? No. In fact, President Paul Biya no get passed up, now orphan. He be going to seminary and for go be Reverend Father. How you do manage go reach presidency? Go become president. I know someone when I go talk say, oh no, but countryman, that time opportunities they be there, but now opportunities they not there for Cameroon. Lies. The opportunities they there. And now why that way I be so proud of the Cameroonian Anglophone youth, the younger generation where they younger than 50, where they strive, they work hard. I be so happy, and I want to take this opportunity for congratulate the MP, member of parliament from Cambe, Ngala Gerald, young man, ambitious, articulated, Eddie Duam. If Ngala Gerald start them today, continue with the political ambition, why not? You think say no be president for Cameroon? The other people, the way they did Cameroon now, where they to the be president, they get 3 heads. I want to also thank other youth, them Cameroonian young people, them under the age of 50, where they work hard, they serve their people, them like the former divisional officer of Jakiri, Mr. Epule Andrew, where they work now inside presidency for Yaoundé. Now so President Paul Biya be startam. If you don't know, President Paul Biya be just work as secretary for presidency for Yaoundé. He work. President Amadou Ayejo is see you find work. He take you for a corner. He start the mentor you. He start the trainee. Make it secretary of this. Make it minister of this. Make it prime minister. Before you want to know, he resign. He hand over presidency to President Pobia. Now so it happen. It can happen to you too. No be magic. It can happen to you too. It takes hard work, dedication, and decades of hard work, persistent hard work, over and over and over and over and over again. Now the magic that, okay, it not gonna happen just because you be special. It not gonna happen just like that. Nowhere in the world does it happen like that. I don't travel from Asia to Africa to Europe to the northern part of North America, South America, Antarctica. I don't go reach all countries them from Russia, Mauritania. I don't go even for Djibouti, country where I never ever hear about Djibouti. I don't go Djibouti. I don't personally live and work inside South Africa for 4 months. Okay, I live in Cape Town. I work for Cape Town for 4 months. Okay, I take a tour. I climb up to Table Mountain. I go to the Cape of Good Hope. I drive past Simonstown, past what do we call this place? Fish Hook. For when I dey Cape Town, I know South Africa very well. You get to drive when you come up for Cape Town. You drive through Fish Hook, Simonstown before you go to the Cape of Good Hope. I don't go all those places. I don't stay all those places. I don't enter the ferry. I go to Robben Island for go see Usawe Nelson Mandela. He be incarcerated for 20-something. No, he no be there Robben Island for 20-something years. He be there for about 16 years. But the total number of years where they be lucky for prison now 27 years. I don't go to Robben Island. I don't climb the Table Mountain, go reach to the top for South Africa, Cape Town, okay? I don't go all those bars in South Africa and restaurants where they sell seafood. I don't enter inside chop jangra and lobster, crayfish, all kinds of them. This one now before Amber, so that one not even bread and sardine money. Now my personal money, hard work, okay? No be mob. So no should not for them begin to expect miracles, the magic for happen for your life. You, Beltus Clovis, or any other Cameroonian. Work hard. If you want to end police brutality for Cameroon, you can do it. Do them the same way we end SARS do them for Nigeria. They end them, no be so. They end them. They end SARS. They end them. They don't disband SARS. It never reach 1 year. They don't disband them. Because they coordinate themselves. They put the effort in. They work hard. They achieve their goal. That's it. The same way we all lives matter or now Black Lives Matter for America. They are making things. They are changing legislations them. They change laws from state to state. State laws them. They change them. They change minds, change people, their perceptions. One of the biggest problems with Amber shit, no why blast them. Now the fact that they don't get friends. All what they be busy at doing is making enemies them. Because it's all about personal political ambition. They fight now for their own belly. Now why that? Why they don't go anywhere? But if you create something where you do them not for personal reward, where you do them for the good of others, you've been a servant, a public servant, you could see how other people, they go gravitate towards you. They go gravitate. For when I don't know big grammar, gravitate now where we come from, the word gravity. It means like how the doctor say all things we go up must come down. Okay, because the ground, it attract all things, it come down. So you being at that ground, where other people they go mash and waka on top, but all things will go up, it go must come back for that ground. They go gravitate towards you. You be na the ground. You be na their servant. Serve the people. Make your life become more valuable to other people than even to yourself. You could see how other people they go gravitate towards you. They go can't join you for your mission. Like how me I start my own. Okay, I start my own by myself. I don't need funding. I don't need budget. I decide to use my own personal money. I create my own website, www.countrypeople.com. Okay? I start Black Legism. I create multiple fake Facebook accounts. I create multiple fake Facebook pages. I get Twitter. I get YouTube. I assemble myself individually. I don't even require Cameroon government. I don't need no money permission. I don't need no money authorization. I don't even take advice from no man. I start my own thing called MKPD, my country people them, and I don't impact thousands of people their lives positively, and I don't compromise evildoers them. Yes, I don't wipe Amber them past the day in the 3 digits. I don't even count them. The one they don't de-radicalize them directly or indirectly. The day for DDR Center or the Rongo Nigeria. The day in the 4 digits. Yes. I be needing a will permission. I be government. And then my problem this too with people that like other people. Just give my example. Sorry, Bell to say I always call your name now because I like you. When me I talk with Beltus, they talk say how Cameroon government can disarm. I say Beltus, who be Cameroon government? Are you not the government? What do you mean by how Cameroon government to disarm? I say Beltus, now who disarm you? Now Cameroon government disarm you. Now Cameroon government give you guns, say me go bush. Talk about what way you as Beltus Atesum Tajua can do. Just like how me I want to start this black legism. I know because she don't talk about what the Cameroon government fit do. I know because she don't write project. Go give Cameroon government or go give some ministers say make the fund them. No. I buy my phone and she run down. I put my internet data. I start talk. When I see the result today, they grow, they go. Other people then too, they see them, they gravitate towards me. They can't join inside. We make them go bigger. And we don't do other things them. Ma tell una something. Less than 30% of MKPD results when I see for Facebook. Less than 30. No mean all the way with the do and with the broadcast them. No. Like I don't tell una today how Clovis they go school now. Me no una no be know. Now some individual person they sponsor Clovis for school. No be government. Now individual. See what way you fit do am as an individual. And the person it want know Clovis now through me. And Clovis, it won't get this opportunity for get this sponsorship now because of his own initiative too. Now because Clovis time will be there for that DDR center, he look round, he look left, he see say if he gets something for contribute, he pick his phone. He see say contribute for Facebook every day and they talk about this thing. Clovis pick his phone, he message me. Me I don't know Clovis. Me I be graphic picking come on from Momo. Clovis na Bamso picking a rock up picking come on from that side for a condo titi Bamso side for Dian. Me and you will jam road na for side. I don't know me Clovis. Now Clovis pick his phone, he message me. He tell me say countryman, I can help. Just like how me I be me top minister for defense for Cameroon. I tell you say me I come here for help you. No mean for you for help me. I come to give, not to take. Now so Clovis, that way Clovis will message me. Clovis tell me, say he come for help me. And that's how you work with that kind of people then. He no come for ask for money. He no come for ask for nothing. He say he come for contribute. You small mobile phone will be get away. No be first even get space, memory space. He be the record audios them. Send them for me. I still get Clovis' first ever audio. We be record and send them for me. He def my phone. He record audio send them for me. Say me I help you share them. It go help the radicalized other people in the way they did for Bush. Then we be discover say this thing na mafia, na game. They waste people their lives for nothing. He decide for help. And I visit the passion where Clovis get them. That kind of passion, no mean passion, no mean money. If they buy that kind of passion, they born you with them. Now something we don't touch person before you see it get that passion. So now because it touchy, you understand? So if Clovis becomes some person for Cameroon tomorrow, now because of your own initiative, now because of your own hard work, it will start by you picking that phone messaging countryman, and then we start work together. About 1 year after we work together, some different person is see your passion, is see your articulation, is see that this guy, he gets something, he get a spark, he gets something where if we invest in ye, it go fit change other people their lives them. It been an asset where we feel use it for better other people their lives them inside Cameroon. Now why that way one of our black legs them, where I no one for mentioning name, he messaged me for back. He talks say countryman, I want to do something for Clovis. I tell you say the only thing where Clovis need them right now, na education. He say okay, I go sponsor you, even if not for university level. Clovis remind me of my own Pekin. I talk say good. I message Clovis, I say what do you want to do? You want to go back for school? Clovis say yes, if you get sponsorship. I talk say you get sponsorship. Me I be there Cameroon for August 2020. I be there for Cameroon cash. I carry 500,000 francs cash in hand in pounds sterling, the equivalent. I give Clovis all that money cash. When that person send them from me, he send them to me. I take and go give Clovis. I say this one not just for you for come out for Boya, go for Yaoundé, go find house for rent them so that make we find his school. Random person, he do that one for Clovis. That person nobody should run down begin to expect Cameroon government, begin to wait me government do something. No, he take action. He do something with his own power. He don't need no personal permission. Me, obviously, at first, I talk to the authorities them for DDR, for disarmament. And now the small kind help that way me have give una. The small kind connections the way me I get them. So I talk to the people the way they did for DDR center. I say, okay, me I be responsible for Clovis. Okay? When I give me Clovis, it go then under my care. If Clovis thief, me una can't ask na me. If Clovis get any problem, make una can't ask na me. I will take care of it. I will take care of your feeding, your accommodation, and I will take care of your welfare. And if you want for fine clothes, even now for 4 a.m. or now for midnight or now for any time, when I call now my number, me I go give you now clothes. Now the deal that way me I get with DTR, so I take clothes under my charge. I take care of you. I send in for Yaoundé, finding house, pay rent, other kind of thing. He get a sponsor, but the sponsor, the Clovis not even know the sponsor. The sponsor, the partner through me. That's it. Clovis ride the ordinary levels this July, June, July we pass so. With the way the results by the end of this month, we will get the results. It decide now what does this one mean by saying you feel create change? You don't need for wait for government. And now what did I talk? Like how Beltus talk. Beltus, you two, you don't do fantastic job for Libya. Let me another awkward Clovis. Beltus don't actually de-radicalize, in my opinion. It don't because Beltus is focused for Libya, which is fantastic. If we see live the return to Libya today, all of Bangwa people them, they owe it to the fantastic black legacy where we don't do one with Beltus. Yes, 100%, and they know it. They know it. That is just the truth. Beltus, you be government. Eh? You see how you put your own voice, your face, and your name, you help. You know the government, you as an individual, you don't create impact for more than how many hundred thousands of people, their lives. So forget about the always rely on government. Forget about the talk about why government no, why government no, why government no. Talk about how, why Beltus no, why Kamto no, why Kawala no, why this person no. Talk about the individual role where you fit play them. And then we'll take them from there. Me, I know the government. Me, I know they work for government. But Kumkumasa country people, the Igwe, the king of all the black legs, them. Now one person. It no be sponsored by government. It no be started by government. Even if I be recognized by the government one day or whatever. That one, it no be been at the intention. It no be been I no care whether they be recognize me or not. Knowing why that was start the black legism. I will march fire after go for before that's all. I don't need no money permission. So I want to encourage all our contributors for take the same that kind of spirit for march fire for go for before. My contributor, me while they talk, I've been at the Kumkumasa.
Hail, hail, hail the Kumkumasa. We the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Kumkumasa, Kumkumasa, you shall free our country from terror. And your blessing shall be like the stars above. The Most High God shall be your guide.
Thank you plenty way when I don't join we for this live broadcast. Today, when Assumption Day, number 15 day for August 2021, we don't discuss about how the Anglophone community, they deliberately decide and they plan for destabilize their own zone for more than a decade today. They will do all these plannings them in the full glare of the public. They no be hide them. Amba no get secret. They be done do them since decades ago. I don't show una the evidence. I don't show una pictures. I don't show una all these things them now evidence what I bring up for una. No other person no can show una this evidence. I always talk my thing them. I talk about bring plus evidence. So they don't plan them since the lawyers and teachers strike. It be just been an excuse where they use them. And they will look for the opportune moment for spring up this madness. And I bring this presentation. Thank you, Beltus, for the challenge where you continue for challenge me. You make me a better person with all those your challenges them. Sometimes them the questions them where you bring them up and the opinions where you bring them, it make me go do research and I become a better presenter. It make me for become a better person. It make me for understand Cameroon even better, because as I always tell una, when some person talks something, not only just discard them, at least try for understand your own perspective or whose side they come from. Okay, even when you disagree with some person, you fit also agree for disagree with the person, so that at the end of the day you go away knowing say we not just get a disagreement and it no go result into people them carrying cutlass and start killing each other. My country people them. But before I want go one point where I be one make them, but then I become distracted. Now the point say Anglophones they look for perfection. and they no go ever get the perfection. I don't give you an example for person who go marry woman, you didn't make now the choice of 2 or 3 or 4 other people, them you choose now the lesser of 2 evils. Now so a day in politics, now so a day in life. And now you, after you don't go marry the woman, you work your hard-earned money, maybe you push na truck, or you cut na banga, or you do na okada work, you gather money, you want to go marry him, and then you go marry now for some balok family where they ask you plenty kind of money for bride price. Now you don't suffer, you don't pay other bride price. You even born 2 or 3 picking them with that woman. You then now inside your house, man talks you born at 3 picking them plus your woman, plus you una day una 5. Now you want perfection, run small experiment for your house. You been at the papa for house, now your house, now you build them. Now you marry the woman. Now you pay bride price. Now you put belly for that woman. They born the pikin. Now you pay hospital bill. Now you raise up the pikin. When the pikin is sick, now you they run and go hospital. When the pikin shit for clothes, now you they wipe them. Now you be prepared for house. Now you own the house. Now you own everything. In fact, if you know date that family, no fit chop. Now, just make small experiment. Decide. Say this so you want for buy. I don't care what you want for buy. Even na shoes. Your own shoes you go wear them. And then talk for house, they made a vote which color the shoes could be. See whether you will get perfection. See whether you will win that election 100%. Or just decide, say tomorrow we want chop na ekwang for house, or one chop na turning cocoa, and then put them to the vote. Now from today, when I say when I like democracy, when I put everything to democratic process for your family, for your house. Ask the question for your woman. Ask them for all your trip kingdom. Make the vote. Make the vote. Wait till they want chop on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. See whether you will get perfection. See whether okay, talk say this so I don't decide. Say we go chop na corn chaff on Monday, we go chop na ekwang on Tuesday, we go chop na mbongo chobi on Wednesday, we go chop na soya on Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, we go chop na gari, kowata gari. Talk so, and then talk say make the vote. See whether you go get 100% for your own house. When now you marry the woman, now you born the pikin them. The pikin them now you pikin the way they now under you. They never ever know any other person. They know now only you. See whether you get 100%. My contribute them. Now why that way? Perfection is a myth. It no exist on the surface of this earth. It no exist. So sometimes them you just make do with what you have. Even me where I day for year, I day on holiday. I dey enjoy my life as I enjoy so. Ma tell una, some different island. It there for that side way better pass this one way. I want go there. But now money short. When I know no perfection. See that well, perfection it no exist. So sometimes them I know the talk say make you be contented. We wait where you want them. I talk say make you strive for more, but you go work small. You appreciate the gains where you get them, you put them for your pocket, you ask for more, you work hard for more, you get small gain, you put them for your pocket, you continue going. And now what that way need John Frundi, it don't do them the help we with our political progress for Cameroon until Ambazonia terrorists they can't destroy them all. They destroy the SDF political party because in their mind they believe say the SDF will be created for secessionism. Now what's that way they believe them? My country people them. We go play our Kumkum anthem, our Cameroon national anthem, and then we'll go away. We don't talk enough for today. But before I want to go, I want una for understand exactly where the amber should know why blast themselves that they think about we, the black legs them and countryman.
He's an enemy that is strong. So we got to be technical to what he do. So Ambazonians will thank my country. Lesson number 1, my country people, Dr. Wetty. Listen, whether or not you accept, my country people is a force to reckon with. Me, I agree. He's an enemy that is strong. So we got to be technical to what he do. So Ambazonians will thank my country people for the wonderful job. Now, we'll go ahead.
Yes, my country people, make we go ahead. When I listen.
And that is reality to many people. People really believe that we are fighting just for position. People really believe that in Ground Zero. People really believe, they have been convinced that the diaspora is also the problem. This is the reality that they have. People in Ground Zero really believe that I have a choice working for La Republique. Some people believe. It may be very surprised to my audience because we get the most smartest people for Ambazonia they wash with. La Republique they need to wash with here. When I know say they get more population. So if first way they attack La Republique them, they go always wash them plenty. But this is the reality. People listen to the devil himself, my country people of La Republique more than they listen to some Ambazonian activists. This is the reality.
Thank you plenty. Una don't get that reality, no.